the Maxpeedingrods exhaust manifold arrived. Just thought I'd show you what it looks like. Okay. Says it's some sort of customer service card. Yeah. That's cool. The advertising. So that's that blanking plate that you saw in the last video. So if you want to have an external wastegate, you wouldn't have this obviously, but this is a blanking plate for that spot. I'll show you that in a sec. Yeah. I don't really like these types of exhaust manifold gaskets. Sorry, manifold gaskets. I prefer those ones. They seem to seal better. But this one has actually come the same with last time. They sort of easily damaged. This one came a bit damaged. Last time I actually sent an email back to Maxpeedingrods and said, hey look, you know, the exhaust manifold gasket came damaged. It had like a few bits of damage on it, and they were good. They were happy to sort that out. So, but I'm not actually going to bother with that. I didn't buy it for this. More interested in the manifold itself. And just checking in the box here. So there's the manifold. Yeah, so you can put your external wastegate here or your blanket, and that's what I do because I'm internally wastegated. So I just blanket off there, that's easy. I'll just take the camera off the tripod and show you a bit up close. So I've got my light here. Yeah, I'll roll it over one. Alright, the porting coming up into the T3 flange. I'll just get my light right for you. There you go. And I'll just show you the exhaust porting the best I can without getting me light in the way. Sorry about the camera work here. Trying to get it as good as I can. Alright, let's try that. there you go. That's the mating face there. And I'll just do one more rotation. Oh no, we've seen that side, haven't we? So yeah, that's the Maxpeeding, is it rods or mods? One of the two, rods. In the other video I was just saying, if you're putting a T3 turbo flange onto here, what I ended up doing was putting just standard exhaust studs, so that the ones that would normally go into your block, into here, and all you do is you drill those out and tap them to. So with the turbo, it goes straight onto this flange here. This is called the T3 style flange. It has already got holes that are 7mm, but I just want to use a standard TD42 exhaust stud in here. So the standard studs, they are 10mm, and on the back side the thread pitch is 1.5 there. So 10mm, 1.5. So if it's 10mm, the thread pitch is 1.5. You want to just go 10, take away 1.5. So rough enough. If I drill this out to 8.5 and then run a tap in, I should have the right thread. I got this from down at Repco for $10. It's got a 10mm 1.5 tap. They match up perfectly. Oops, there you go. So I'll do that now. I'll drill these out to 8.5mm, and then we can put the studs in. Just use a standard exhaust stud and nut. So I'll do that. So I drilled out these holes to 8.5. If you look on your chart, it should be 8.7, but 8.5 is fine. And then use the tap. So on this one here, the back one, it actually, when you drill through, you're drilling through into the porting, but that was fine, like it hasn't affected it. And I'll put a bit of Loctite on that exhaust stud just to seal it up, make sure it's all properly sealed. And it's just the same procedure with putting your studs in as you would on your head. Just wind your stud in and then use the two nuts, one locked against the other. So lock them together first, and then use the top one to wind it in. So basically wind it all the way to the base of the thread onto the shank there, so that the unthreaded shank pulls into the material a little bit. And then just break them in reverse and then take them off. So I'll just do the same thing with all four. So those studs are in. I used a bit of Loctite just to seal them up. I ordered a gasket for $5 on eBay, so that'll be coming, and once that arrives I'll put that in, and just on the other side I'll blank this off as well. Yeah, and that'll be all done.